Hello, pickpickers and sheep punchers. This is JuryDutySummons, and welcome to my 1.5 test world. Today, we're going to take a look at the comparator, the Redstone Comparator. This is an interesting block that was introduced in 1.5 and has some really interesting features. But first, let me show you how to make it. It's in this shape. So, regular stone across the bottom. You need a nether quartz, which is also something new. And 3 redstone torches, just like that. Ta-da! Comparator. Easy enough. Although I haven't really played with nether quartz very much, so. So anyway, here is how it's used. So let me pop this guy up a little bit here. It takes input from either one of the sides and the back, and then outputs in this direction. So it outputs towards where the arrow points. It takes input from the sides and the back here. What it does in this configuration is it will compare various signals. So it will answer the question, that's the wrong torch, is the signal on this side stronger than the signal on this side? If the answer is yes, then this side will output light. So let's put a weak signal over here. So you can see how the weak signal did not cause the light to toggle at all. However, if we go up a bit, right to here for instance, it will cause the light to toggle. So the answer is now no. This signal here is not more powerful than this signal. What it's doing is it's playing off the new principle of signal strength in Redstone. So let me kind of show you how that works out now. You can actually do a pretty good visual of it with a longer redstone strand like that. So you can see down here that this one is much darker. It's not as bright anymore. And okay, there we go. Perfect. So here is the weakest, and then there is no power at all. So after this 15 blocks, you can kind of see how it goes down a little bit in intensity in each block. This is playing off of that concept and then, telling you which signal is more powerful. This is going to be fairly important in more complicated redstone projects. It'll make a lot of things, well, it'll make certain things a lot easier. I'm not a mechanical engineer, so starting to get to the edge of what I can do for you. Anyway, this is just one use of the Redstone Comparator. Another use, let's take a look. It is a subtraction mode. So I have built this device to demonstrate what that means. So let me jump up here. So you can see on the other one, right there in the center of my screen, right, that little spot right there is not lit up. On this one it is. So if you right click on the comparator, there we go, you can toggle modes. So with the light lit up, it means it's in subtraction mode. So let's get this set to nothing right now. Okay. What I've done here is I've labeled these levers based on how much power they impart to the comparator. So here, this one right here imparts 15 power, 15 blocks worth of power to that. Or, well, 15, whatever. 15 works, right? So it will yeah, it gets the full power. Right here it gets full power from this one. From the ones way down here, it gets a lot less power. So if we take a look a little closer here, what this does now is it takes this input from the back, and then subtracts the input from the side. So if you have essentially a power 10 input, so meaning that, what I mean by that is by the time it gets here, it would have 10 more blocks to travel before it goes down. So you can see how it goes down to here. So this is where it would end. Actually, it ends right there, but the way the blocks light up. So here I'm just kind of, the way the redstone and these lamps light up is kind of weird. So if this lamp is powered, this lamp lights up as well. So the signal is stopping here, but this is the light I'm using for demonstration to show you where, things light up. So we'll call this 10 strength. Now let's subtract 5 from 10. Ta-da! And now you got 5. So 10 minus 5 equals 5, obviously enough. Let's try that one more time. Let's do something just a little bit different here. So 10, 11, 12. So let's go 12 minus 2. There you go. 10 12 minus 2 is 10. Yay! Math still works. 12 minus 3 is 9. Because if this is 10, that is 9. So, easy enough. That will be quite useful in certain circumstances as well. Again, it's something for kind of the advanced Redstone projects, but it was not something that could be done easily in the old Redstone that we now have a pretty good tool to do it with now. There is another option. There's another use, sorry, not option, but use for the comparator. Right now is it will take something with an inventory. Right here I have a dispenser. Oops, I just broke it. There it is. And I'm going to get a, yeah, we'll just use the dispenser as a good example. Why not? There we go. So right now, not providing any power, as expected. So let's start filling up the inventory. All right, let's take a look here. Let's fill up the dispenser some. So we'll put a block in there. So a full stack, that is now 1/9 full. So just a little bit under 10%, a little bit more than 10%, yeah, under, more, whatever. So you'll see that it's actually lit up too. So there's 15 blocks possible. That's the far as it'll let. That's as much power as it'll put out. Right now we have essentially 1/10 of the entire capacity, 1/9 of it really, full up. So if you divide 15 divided by, I don't know, 64 blocks, and then you know, round it up or whatever, it gives you a rough measure of how much capacity this is full. So if we fill this up some more, let's fill it about halfway full. Actually, exactly halfway full. You can see how it goes a lot farther. This is about the halfway mark. So that's exactly right. Another interesting thing is things like this that don't stack count as full items. So if you want to fill one up really quick, there you go. So that is a very useful little option here. Let's pop this sucker up, get the furnace down. There we go. So another option is it actually will work on furnaces as well. So a furnace with a full inventory of something to smelt will fill up all the way to there. If we fill up 2/3 of the capacity, it fills up to here. And then if we fill it up all the way, it'll go all the way over there. I don't know if we can actually drop things in there manually. Nope, didn't think so. That's all right. So it is quite useful in that regard. There is one more use of it. Let's pull up a jukebox so I can show you how that works. I can spell jukebox. Okay. And we're going to need some records. We're going to need some records. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Oh, wait. Oh, there they are. Of course they are. Music discs. So we'll just grab a couple here, because why not? Okay. So depending on the music disc, we'll change exactly how much power it's outputting. So let's switch that up. So you can see how that one is outputting that much power. So you can actually get a reasonable way to reasonably identify which music is actually playing at the time based on the output of power. So you can attach this to signs or whatever. Not exactly sure. Not exactly sure, but it's an interesting option there. I like this one better, I think. There we go. Chirpy. Well, anyway, guys, this was the comparator. There's going to be a lot of inventions coming out of the comparator in the next couple of weeks, I'm sure. Okay, this is getting a little threatening. Let's turn that off. It's scaring me. So, yes, along with some other of the new blocks, the deployer and the dropper and the redstone block, there's going to be some really interesting stuff coming out of the Minecraft community in the next couple of months. So I look forward to seeing what everybody out there invents. Well, have a great day, everybody, and talk to you later.